Hello there folks, today we're going to take a look at a new offering from Mossberg. This is the Mossberg MC2sc. This one was sent to us for review and we'll have more footage from the range coming up in the future, so stay tuned for that. It comes with a very nice high quality 11 round magazine, as well as another magazine that's 14 rounds, and it's a double stack magazine. It has a nice polymer extension right here with some knurling on it, so it extends your grip if you have big hands, and it's really easy to remove. On the pistol itself, it has a polymer lower with a very ergonomic palm swell, as well as it has a nice mag release here that's easy to reach even with small hands on the left side, and it has really nice heavy duty texturing, so it's easy to grip. What I love to see about this is it has a high quality metal upper slide with nice grooves in it, or serrations, so you can easily grab it on both the front and rear. And it comes with very nice dovetailed all metal rear and front sight. Now, a lot of competitors out there have a polymer rear sight or a polymer sights, and if they get bumped, they can move around or fail. So I really like that these are actually metal and fully adjustable via a sight tool. Now, another great thing to see on a pistol in this category is that it has a slide cutout right here, so you can put an optic or sight on here, which is very, very nice to see on a subcompact pistol. Now, it also has a little area right here on the front of the lower that is textured and kind of goes in a little bit, and this is a great reference point for your index finger and for your thumb for beginner shooters. Also gives you a little added grip and support. On the front here, you have a little rail so you can attach a little laser light. Going ahead and making sure this is empty. It is empty indeed. Let's let it forward, and as you can see, the trigger right there. Let's go ahead. It pushes down a little center blade. Pull, 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 and brakes. What I really like about it though is the reset is absolutely fantastic. It's super loud and it's very noticeable. You can feel it, and that's great for beginner shooters looking to learn how to use a trigger with a reset. And the pull is a little bit better. Now let's go ahead and weigh this trigger. It breaks at about 7 to 7.5 pounds. Now, one thing I really like about this is that it's only, it advertises as 5.5 pounds, but I found it to be closer to that 7.5 pounds as far as the trigger. But what I really like about it, it's only got a 0.5 inch trigger pull. It's matte black, it's 416 stainless material, and it weighs only 19.5 ounces. So it's lightweight, it's compact, it's 6.25 inches long, so this is short enough to easily conceal carry, and it's only 4.3 inches high, and its width is only 1.1 inches, so it's quite narrow. Now let's go ahead and take a look here. Oh, and by the way, the sight radius is 5.4 inches and the barrel length is 3.4 inches. Now let's go ahead and show you how to take the slide off. And this is the coolest thing about this pistol. On the rear here, it has a little tab, or almost like a button. And what I love about this is, like with a Glock, you basically pull the trigger to get the slide off, right? Or it gets you in the habit, most people get in the habit of pulling the trigger to get the slide off, which is, it develops a very dangerous and bad habit doing that. It's not a good habit to get into. This one, you simply lock back the slide, and by the way, it has this slide lock right here. And if you have a hard time getting the slide to lock, you can put a magazine in, and that will lock out the slide when you pull it back. You take this little tab here, you're going to push in and then down. It's super easy. And the rear part of the slide plate comes off, or the slide plate comes off. Your striker, my striker might be stuck in there just a tiny bit. Your striker comes out though. See, come on. I'm going to probably take a little pair of pliers here so I can get this out. Usually it comes out a little bit easier. There it goes. Your striker comes out so you can clean and service it without having to take apart or take the slide off. And then all you have to do is release your slide, pull it forward, and it's that simple. You don't have to pull the trigger to remove the slide. Of course, you have your spring here, which is a dual spring. Very nice and easy to remove the barrel, very similar to a Glock. And this part is also very similar to a Glock, so you can easily get in there and clean and service everything. To put it back together, you basically reverse that process, put it back on the rail, pull it back, lock the slide out, Put your striker in. Pretty self-explanatory right there. Take your slide plate, push it in a little bit to kind of get the striker pushed in place. It's giving me a little bit of a hard time. There we go. I just had to push that striker deeper down and be a little more forceful with it, and then it was easy. Clips right in place. Let your slide forward and you're ready to go. But anyways, it is worth noting that you do have to put quite a bit of downward force on that striker to get the rear plate on. However, with some little bit of practice, I'm sure it's much easier. Really like the ergonomics, the lightweightness, the compactness of this pistol, and we'll be showing you some more range reviews to come up in the future.